Superdave here with another Superdave review. This is a Superdave special review. Superdave here with another Superdave special review, and today we're looking at another third-party or indie type toy company product. And today I wanted to take a look at this City Thugs by the company entitled, it's on the back here with a lot of legalese back here, TakeThat Studios, and it says crazy figures right here, and it says it's for ages 15 plus. But this City Thug looks cool. Now, this is the one that I got with the Target looking dog, we call it, and he is looking awesome. The reason I picked him is because I like the jeans and the boots. That's the main reason. Hope he's got shades. There's been some that say he has them, some that say he does not. This guy right here, they still have also at Big Bad Toy Store. They're very expensive. They're sold out everywhere of this guy, the black guy. This looks kind of like a Hispanic or maybe even Samoan. Some have compared him to The Rock. He's got that Brahma Bull on this sleeveless sweatshirt with a hoodie. But comes with a chain, comes with guns. This guy's got a black tank top with some military khaki fatigue type things with black boots. He's actually got real sweatpants and a real gold chain, or a gold chain I should say. I don't know if it's real, but and it just really cool. But this guy's sold out everywhere. I got this at this set out half that price, half the price of Big Bad Toy Store, actually at 5K Toys. 5K Toys through the shop app, and so you can find these two still. And let's just break open these guys. I will tell you that all the boxes for all three are the same, I have been told. The way they know which one to pack or that you receive is they've got a little imprint here that says TC002B. This is A, this older white guy with the beard. This is B, this is the one I got. And then the black dude is C. So they don't have any names, they're just City Thugs. But let's take a look at these guys, 1/12 scale, over here in my city setup, and check them out. All right, here we are in a downtown scene to take a look at some thugs that are hanging around back here just to see what is all going on. And we're gonna take a look at our thug here and his dog, his pooch, and check him out in this city scene. Let's first look at our thug's accessories. And first of all, our thug comes with two sets of hands. He has one trigger, weapon holding hand, finger trigger there, as well as a regular weapon holding hand, a left and right of both of those, because he also has one of each equipped. You can see I have that right hand trigger finger there with his thumb in his belt loop, those real jeans, and then the other hand there holding on to the chain. That's a real chain and collar that comes with his dog, his pooch. I called it the Target dog because it's got the spot around his eye. That's cool. But those jeans are real. You can see the holes that are in them. There's some little slits in each section there, which is just so cool. And then even the pants leg is rolled up at the bottom. But one thing that I will note, the pockets are not real. That's unfortunate. I wish they had pockets so he could stick his hand in his pockets, kind of like we do with our Captain America figure there. Not a studio Captain America that has the real jeans, real coat, real tank top, and you could put his hands in his pockets there. But not with this one. But boy, those jeans look so authentic. They just look so cool. He also comes with this sleeveless sweatshirt with hoodie. Even has the little metal rivets where the little string would come out for the hoodie. Isn't that amazing? I mean, it's high quality clothing here, soft good clothing. Love that head sculpt and smiling. He's got tattoos, which that's not really accessory, but you can see that. We'll look at that and taking a closer look. He also comes with a pair of real shades. Just take a look at that. They're not just painted in, they have actual translucent shaded lenses in there. He also comes with a Magnum type machine gun with clip. I'll show you that. Then he also comes with a awesome looking knife, little dagger type knife here, really cool. And that rounds out his accessories. I mentioned the chain and the collar and the dog, and of course he's got real boots on, which is really cool. But that's his accessories. Now let's take a look at our city thugs, Articulation. All right, bringing our thug on a little closer in here so that we can see everything. And also I took his shirt off so we can look at his articulation properly. Let's go ahead and look at these tattoos. He has like a hand casting a shadow with two fingers being held up like it's casting a shadow on a wall of like a, I don't know, some kind of weird rabbit looking dude. And then on the other side, he has like some bony fingers that are holding a cigarette. But there is, again, his shades looking good there. There's some definitely some good shading in his abdomen and torso and chest area. The chest is a little on the small side when you look how big his arms and shoulders are. Even his head looked a little small at first to me, but you know, I think it's it depends on your preference on that. But I think it looks cool. You can see, I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, see he's got his eyebrow raised, and that's why a lot of people I think kind of think he looks kind of like The Rock. Of course, he don't have near as many tattoos. Then of course, like I said, those shades are actual shades with a tint. So we'll go ahead and look at his articulation here. You can see that his head will move up a real good amount. He'll look down all the way. Really good head articulation. He gets great pivot action there. He'll of course look side to side and look all the way around. So you get a really good articulation there with the head. Now going on to the arms, you're going to be able to get better than a T pose, even almost a Y pose. I mean, it goes well over that. He's got full 360. He has bicep swivel on each side, double jointed elbows that get all the way a good range. Now I will mention about this little gun here, and I'll bring this out. This little gun has a little clip, as you can see there, and you can slide that in and out. But the little part around the trigger broke on mine. These are really tiny weapons for such big hands, and when I was trying to get his trigger finger in there, it popped, it broke. And then same with this side over here. You see how small this knife is. I actually had to use a little putty to get that to stay, but it's a really small little knife compared to these big jumbo hands that he has. The hands are on a ball joint, so you're going to be able to get any direction you want depending on where you have that ball joint turned, so you can get vertical or horizontal hinged there, which is nice for the weapons. As far as his diaphragm, he will bend back about that much. He will crunch forward about that much, especially getting the waist in there, because you're going to be able to go side to side. You're going to be able to turn, and see that pops off there. Pop that right back on very easily. But you can turn a little bit there, and you can turn a lot there at the waist. But once you put the two together, you're going to be able to bend back and crunch forward a really good amount when you use both the waist and the abdomen crunch feature. And you see it will gap a little bit in the back, but you can maneuver that. And you might think, wow, I bet it's a murder to get that shirt off. Actually, it's not, because you can pop these arms off very easily so that you can have interchangeable parts with these figures in this line and be able to take off the clothes a lot easier, especially the shirt, or put it back on in this case. All right, let's look at the legs. He's going to be able to go out, not quite, you know, full, because you don't want to split the seam here, but you know, he's going to get good enough. He's going to be able to kick up at least 90 degrees there. He's going to go back just a little bit. Seems like it's hitting something back there. Looks like real pockets, but they're sewed in, so you could cut the thread back here and get at least the back pockets maybe open, it looks like. But the belt loops are real, so you could put a belt on this dude if you had one that small. But there's Velcro in the front, So the jeans are removable. I'm not going to remove the jeans or the boots because I want to be able to keep everything on. But just look how detailed these boots are. They look really nice. The threads even has like the laces and the, you know, the scuff marks. Check out the bottoms with the really nice tread marks on there. Just really detailed, really nice looking. Like I said, looks like work boots. Even the brown leather around the top there, the rolled up jeans, just looks super superb. They look very authentic, very realistic to me. Looks really good. Moving on to the knee, he's gonna get, I believe it's double jointed knees, but it gets a really good amount. It's like it just starts stretching the fabric. It's the only thing that stops it. And then he's gonna be able to go a pretty decent amount of the foot going down there. He's gonna be able to go up with that foot. He's going to be able to rotate that foot and get some rockers. There is also a thigh swivel up in there, but he does have rockers at the foot there. I just felt that when I was maneuvering the foot, that there is a joint up here for thigh swivel as well. But that's pretty good. There's no drop down method or anything, but has pretty decent articulation. Really looks good. Sorry about my shakiness on this particular figure. I'm not used to doing action figures with real clothes. But you can just see this guy looks really good. Let me put his shirt back on. I think he looks better. I don't know. You know, they could have done a better job with this part here and this small chest. It looks okay, but you know, he just looks real blocky. Looks like to me they should have given him, as far as the aesthetics here, they should have given him a little bit better raised neck muscles up here, traps and lats and all of that. Maybe would have made him look a little bit more proportionate to me. But let's go ahead and put his shirt back on and do some comparisons. All right, I was going to go ahead and show you right quick before we look at all the guys and girls here that our Spot does not have any articulation. That's kind of sad. Other than his head, if you break the glue, will kind of look side to side. Will turn like that, but you have to break the glue to do that, which I broke the glue to pop off the head so I could put the collar on, so I didn't have to fiddle with unstrapping that little plastic leather looking collar that actually has a buckle. I didn't want to have to unbuckle all of that and then buckle it back, so I just popped the head off. It had a little bit of glue on it, but it doesn't hurt anything to pop it off, pop it back on, then his head will swivel, you know, like this. But anyway, no articulation to speak of there. But here's an Action Force girl here, which she's looking cool. I like her because she's buff. She's ready for action. And then here's the Not a Studio Captain America body and face sculpt here, which he has real soft goods clothing just like our Thug here, so I wanted to show that. And as you can see, I have the hood on, and there is a wire that runs all along the seam of that hood, so you can manipulate that, put that on however you would like, however it looks best to you. So yes, you can put that hood on him and he's looking really good, or with that wire you can lay it back, make it look good, however you would prefer. So that's cool. And then let's look at some others. And here's our Thug next to a couple of Marvel Legends. And I have these all mixed up. They don't really have the right heads or clothing. Like I've got a vest that I painted on this Luke Cage figure, but he has jeans, but all that's paint, you know, no soft goods of any kind. All of it's plastic. But I think that the Luke Cage figure here looks pretty good with our Thug. And then, of course, the female is quite a bit smaller, but still looks good with her jeans and her jacket. I forget what all that is. That's a, Jessica Jones, I think's body with the fiery woman. I forget her name now. It's good, drawing a blank. Her head sculpt. And, but anyway, I've got a lot of mix and match, kick bash, whatever you want to call it, figures here, but I think they look cool along with our Thug. And here's basically some kick bash females with some muscularity. This right here is a mix and match of some figures as well, with a different head and everything. I forget what body this is. And then I believe that's a Nia Jax head one of the first released heads, which I thought looked good with this body. And then this is actually China's body that I painted and gave her a Mythic Legion's head. That's right, that's actually a Mythic Legion female head, but I thought she looks really cool, and that matches up really good with him. I think that really looks good, which both of these do. And there's another one back there. That's also a wrestling body by Mattel with a Marvel Legends female head sculpt on there. Kind of same body style as this, I believe, but looking cool. And here is our Thug next to Terminator 2's Sarah Connor by NECA. And I think she measures up good with our Thug. And this is what I really wanted to see. Our Thug looks really good. I can really use him in my G.I. Joe collection. So there is Gung Ho in the retro style, looking really awesome with the Thug and the size of arms, the height, just the features in general. Of course, his hands are super big, but that's okay. I really wish he had come with fisted hands. That's the one thing I wish this set had come with. Just, you know, how's he gonna fight without fists? But anyway, that is looking good. And just take a look at how excellent he looks with Sergeant Slaughter. Man, the arms are about the same size. He is the same height, virtually. And I know the Outback is shorter, but he still fits in. And I don't know if you've seen the new movie. It just came out, very, very recent, that is on YouTube by Mike the Hunter. Go ahead and look that up on YouTube, Mike the Hunter. If you'd like to see a full action figure movie, G.I. Joe movie called Bazooka, he has done an outstanding job. Outstanding job. It's for mature audiences only, but he did an outstanding job doing a movie with G.I. Joe figures, and Outback and Tiger Force plays a role in it. But man, it is so cool. I love it. And it's over an hour. It's a full movie, and you'll enjoy that if you like G.I. Joes. But there is our Thug, and man, that's just looking awesome here. I just love this. Looking great. You could even put, if you wanted to, you could even put Timber alongside of your Spot here and kind of see how they go together. You have a Snake Eyes with a Timber, but he's fully articulated. But he's just looking awesome. You know, Spot's a little small, but I think that would be in scale with that breed of a dog, I do believe. But that is just looking so cool. All right, thank you so much for joining us for this Super Dave review. And it has been a blast checking out this Thug. Hope to see you come back soon. Looking forward to reviewing. Oh man, Earthworm Jim is part of our Masters of the Universe collection. I know he's not a part of the Motu, but he is in my world. And there'll be other figures coming down the pike. But thank you so much for joining us for this special review. And be sure to stay tuned as we're going to check out some photos in the photo gallery. Be blessed.